Hi, I'm Bill Hinzman, and this is NerdRemix.
Where in the hell are you from anyway, Private? Sir, Texas, sir! Holy dog shit! Texas, only steers and queers come from Texas, Private Cowboy. And you don't much look like a steer to me, so that kind of narrows it down.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
But your regenerated circuits are tuned asynchronously, and that causes concatenation in the intermediate amplifiers. That's good.
I have pain.
That's good.
You know you're a fucking mumbling, stuttering little fuck, you know that?
That's good.
And we're live.
Yes, live. NerdRemix Radio.
We're live because you're listening to it on a pre-recorded message.
Pretty much. I'm Tom, and as always, the great and terrible Derek Hewitt.
I am great and terrible. And on the other side, we got this chick. She has no name. Say what's up, chick with no name.
What's up, chick with no name?
No, you didn't have to repeat the same thing I said. Oh, God. But for the sake of argument, we will call her Harriet Martinui, who, she believed that marriage was used for men to segregate women.
What the fuck?
Hey, I said I was going to throw in some random sociology facts in here.
I see.
And I wasn't lying. So,
What exactly are you majoring in anyway?
I don't know, man. Don't patronize me. I already told you to stop and you're doing it again. So anyway, what's on the slate for today? I saw a few good movies, I did a few cool things, and I played a few good video games.
I saw a few good movies, and I drank a lot.
Oh, you drank a lot. I saw the new Underworld movie when it first came out. Did I talk about that last time?
I believe you did.
Okay. Well, don't watch it. I mean, watch it when it gets out to DVD, but it's really not worth, like, frickin' $32, because you know you're not going to go alone, and then you're going to have to see it in IMAX, the biggest screen possible, and in 3D, so, all in all, it's going to be
You're gonna buy popcorn.
Oh, God, then it's going to be more than $32.
And soda.
Let me put it this way, you go see that movie, you'll leave broke.
You know what you can't get away from since Friday is any store you go into is fucking Breaking Dawn Part 1. I see that pale-ass goth kid again, man.
No, stop talking about Twilight. See, this is why somebody needs to make a movie which is the total, fucking vampire movie from the 80s. That's what I'm trying to do with David the Vampire. No more fucking Twilight romance, fucking I'll watch you while you sleep type shit. No, I'm gonna stand in the sun. Yeah, frickin' stand in the sun and sparkle. What the heck, man? I was watching the second movie, and that movie pissed me off because, he was gonna show to the world that he's a vampire by stepping out in daylight and sparkling. How would that prove that you're a vampire? That just proved that, I don't know, that you're a fucking entertainer or something.
They have really nice skincare.
Oh.
Yeah, since you have too much body glitter left over from the
Right last night.
God damn it, I hate those movies. And freaking Edward, how is he such a heartthrob? He looks like a douchebag. I'll take the Jacob over him anytime.
Llama?
I don't know his name, but it's Jacob. The guy with the pecs.
It looks like a llama?
Here it's Team Jacob.
For real. That's what I don't get, the Team Jacob and Team Edward. Everybody knew who was going to win. So why the
f*** buying you a Team Jacob t-shirt?
What cracks me up is the Twi-moms.
Oh, well, what are the Twi-moms? Are those, moms who love Twilight?
It's women who are, 40 to 60 years old who are absolutely in love with either Jacob or, what's-his-face, Edward. And they go gaga over them. And they're... Dude, these kids are fucking 18. These kids are your kid's age. Your grandkid's age.
There's this picture on my Facebook. My daughter, a year ago, got a Edward doll for her birthday. and our dog chewed his left hand and his legs off.
Good. Good.
It's book.
So yeah, I don't understand this whole Twilight craze. Like the books, I tried reading the books, and I watched every movie just so I could stay in the lingo to see what's hip and cool. But I swear to God, if this is what is hip these days, I'm like Eric Cartman and going home and killing myself.
Hey, while we're on the subject, can you explain to me why is Near Dark a classic? Everybody says that's a classic vampire movie. I watched it, I was like, it's okay.
Because of the first half. The first half, that's why. The first half is freaking amazing, but then the second half, something horrible happens.
I like the set piece in the bar. That's good. And,
which is part of the first half.
Yeah, and all the actors are good in it, but as far as it being like a classic vampire movie, I mean, there's people who say best vampire movie ever. No.
I'll give that to like Lost Boys and shit. And Near Dark. No, fuck, not Near Dark.
Okay, so then why isn't From Dusk Till Dawn not a classic?
From Dusk Till Dawn should be a classic. That movie's amazing.
So, Horror of Dracula, Hammer, 1958.
The Hammer film. There's a Hammer film which is public domain. It's The Brides of Dracula, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty good movie, actually.
Yeah, I like it too, and for it being a public domain film, I say everybody should watch it. I mean, there is a few boring parts, but it's freaking public domain. You can see it for free. You can get on YouTube right now, type it in, and watch it. Unless if they took it out because there's nudity in the film. In which case, fuck you, YouTube, you suck now.
I think The Satanic Rites of Dracula is public domain too. So.
Really? I didn't. No, that's the same film.
Is it?
Yeah. Dracula, The Brides of Dracula and The Satanic Rites of Dracula. It's the same movie.
Oh, okay.
So, what, you've been watching the same movie twice? You're like, I'm going to have a Dracula marathon, and then you're going to watch, The Satanic Rites and then Brides right afterwards? I just saved you time, brah.
You did, thanks.
I hate people who say that, brah. What up, brah?
That really ratcheted up the douchebaggery factor.
I know. We should stop that. So anyway, Twilight moms. Are there any out there? Are they single and do they want to have sex with me? If they do, you know the number, you know the email. Get at me.
Get at me.
Hey, it's not. Hey, I'm very lonely sometimes. I'm trying to do my schoolwork and I need Twilight moms. Plus, I heard they do things with their teeth which are amazing.
Yeah, Twilight done, right?
Older women in general.
They could break my dawn, if you know what I'm saying. They could give me a full eclipse, if you know what I'm saying.
Keep going.
I don't know. I guess I could make one about New Moon, but that's too obvious. What else is there? Did I name all the movies yet? Yeah, I did. Darn it. But Breaking Dawn, that's such a stupid name. It's Twilight Breaking Dawn. So, Twilight, you get Twilight, and then you get Dawn, but then you break it. So Twilight's Breaking Dawn.
And then you get a new moon. Oh.
Shit, man. These movies are stupid.
Stephanie Meyer honestly needs to learn how to give a bit more imagery than he sparkled, like awesome. Sparkled. He was so beautiful. He was so beautiful. He was so, find a new fucking word.
He was so hot. And then whenever he cowered over me, I was like, oh man, has juicy man muscles. No, I don't understand the craze. They make tons of movies, and all the actors suck. They look so bored all the time. It's like, wake the fuck up, have some coffee, man. Come on.
Hey, by the way, while we're on the subject of shitty sequels, there is a new Saw film in pre-production right now.
Oh, no. The last one, I liked all of them because of the gore, right? But the story sucked, but the gore was good. But then the last one was just so horrible. Like, the gore sucked, the kills sucked, and it was just a bad movie.
I have to say I own them all on DVD just because I'm a completist nerd.
Yeah, once you get one, you have to catch them all. It's sort of like STDs and Pokemon.
Good times.
Well, yeah. Oh, I hate being a completionist, though, man. I got so many movies in my collection, which I don't want. And don't get me started about Howling. I love the first one, and I like a few of the sequels, but no, I have to buy them all because it looks weird going from 1 to 3 to 6.
There's a lot of needless sequels on The Howling, but I have to admit, I think I own all of them.
Oh,
just
dude.
I'm such a big fan of the first one. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but in the bar that I'm in right now, my bar, I have a big framed original half sheet from The Howling.
So what about you, fuck, I forgot the name I gave you. Hold up, let me look it up. It wasn't that, it was her, no! Harriet.
Exactly. I have no idea.
Well, werewolf movies, like them, hate them, give us your opinion.
Never really watched too many of them.
What about American Werewolf in London? Everybody loves that one.
Never saw it.
What?
What? It was travesty, right?
Oh my god, I'm hanging up, I'm going over there, I'm going to slap you in the face with the DVD and we're going to watch it.
That's good. I have a question, though. Have either of y'all seen the new Fright Night? Is it worth watching?
It's alright, it's
I didn't go see it because I was like, the original's awesome, but remake? Really?
It doesn't do anything, it nowhere near touches the original, but for what it is, it's okay. It's kind of stupid, but at the same time, it's okay.
I almost picked up the Blu-ray the other day, but I bought the Thing instead. So.
Oh, the new Thing or the old Thing?
The new Thing.
I never saw the new Thing yet. I interviewed the writer of it, but never saw it, never bothered, don't want to.
That makes 2 of us. I haven't watched it yet.
3.
Because I have a feeling it's all going to be CGI crap, and John Carpenter's original, The Thing, is just, well, I guess we can't really call it an original since that was a remake, but John Carpenter's remake of The Thing was good on its own. It was so good, it was a full, complete movie. Do we really need to see a prequel?
I don't know. I mean, it could be a cool film, and like I said, the thing about Carpenter's movie was he had a great cast, which he always does, and great effects, man. Rob Bottin, that was really some groundbreaking practical effects work in there, and all that shit was done live. I mean, before CGI, right there, bang, you know.
Yeah. Which makes me worried now that there's CGI out. It seems like filmmakers, it looks more hokey now.
They used it as a crutch.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Real acting.
I love practical effects because it really looks nasty sometimes, but when you use CGI, it just takes all that nastiness out, and it looks like you're seeing a cartoon character getting murdered.
Especially when it's done low budget, and I can see the appeal to a low budget filmmaker because, you know, you splatter CGI blood everywhere. You don't have to clean everything up. You don't have to reset. You don't have to reshoot a scene if something goes wrong.
Oh, the League of Science has CGI blood.
When it looks like a third grader drew it in with a Crayola marker.
Hey, did you ever see the League of Science? All the blood in there is basically CGI.
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, a few scenes. I mean, the only parts which aren't CGI was the head squirting blood. That's about it.
Obviously. But your head blowing up, that was CGI, right?
Yeah, no, that was real. We actually put dynamite in my head. We blew it up. It was fun, but, you know, I came back, and now I feel good.
Good times.
So, I had one movie that I really wanted to talk about. I saw it. I don't know what took me forever to fucking see it, but it's from one of my favorite directors, Lucio Fulci. Is it Fulci or Fulci?
Fulci.
Okay, I thought so. And it's Don't Torture a Duckling. Now, everybody always told me, oh, this film is good, you should see it, but I always ignore it. Well, one, I can never find a copy, but now it's on Netflix for streaming. And you know, I love The Beyond. I love all his other films he made. So I decided to check out Don't Torture...
Hold on. You like Murder Rock?
Well, maybe not. Maybe not all the other films he's done, but, you know, all the ones he's known for. I even like Cat in the Brain, you know.
That's a good movie. I got the deluxe edition with the 2 discs.
He always does things that you don't expect, like the ending. But like, alright. Anyway, back to Torture the Duckling. Alright, this is probably his best film ever.
Really?
Yeah. I loved it. I saw it last night and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then the ending, I'm just like, oh wow. What I love about Italian cinema is that they have like the climax at the end, you know? There's no downfall part. It just keeps rising up and up and up and up and then it just ends, you know? And I love that.
You know, one of his films that a lot of people bag on that I actually like, and I think again recently, was House by the Cemetery.
I liked House by the Cemetery. You know, it's public domain too, so if y'all want to watch it, go check it out. Now, okay, one thing I hate about House by the Cemetery, fucking Bob. If I ever see Bob, I will slap the shit out of him and then take a picture with him. But
you mean the terrible dubbing on his voice that was obviously done by an adult woman and not a kid?
yes, that was so annoying. I mean, it was so bad. Bob's voice rings in my head forever, and I can't get it out. I literally can't get it out. And the only way to get it out is probably with a Smith & Wesson.
So, you know, next thing you got to see is Lizard in a Woman's Skin.
Yeah, I wonder if that's on Netflix. Actually, we could search it up.
I'll review it.
Well, what's it about anyway?
Oh man, it's been a long time since I've seen it, but I believe it's a giallo kind of thing.
A giallo, as I like to call it.
Giallo. There's always room for giallo.
Isn't it called that because the color, like something?
I believe there is a lizard into it. I have not seen it since. I mean, I watched it on VHS, so that's how long ago it's been.
Man, there's like hardly any Lucio Fulci films on streaming. That sucks.
You know what really sucks?
No.
I'm going on vacation and I cannot find any horror-related activities in Las Vegas.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
No, seriously.
Alright. Son. This is my new mission.
Somebody have a film festival or something, for Christ's sake. I mean, we went to the Wax Museum when I was there in August, and, you know, I figured, oh, there's got to be like a Boris Karloff Frankenstein thing, or a Bela Lugosi, you know, Dracula thing. No, nothing.
God damn, that sucks, man. Maybe you can find the guy from Fright Night in there.
The most terrifying thing that happened there was me in bed with Hefner. I believe you saw that. So.
Yeah, I saw that. You and Hefner, y'all were having a good time, man. And then, what was it, Britney Spears? You were pointing at her titties or something?
Yeah, very charismatic. I looked up Cameron Diaz's spirit pulse.
You know what's nice about you seeing Britney Spears in the Wax Museum? Is that it's almost as good as seeing her in real life because the personality's the same.
Actually, she didn't look as good at wax as she does in real life, oddly. It didn't really look like her.
Huh, that sucks.
Jenna Jameson I was really impressed with. I wanted to see how accurate it was, but I figured they'd kick me out if I took the panties off.
Dude, you know somebody there is making like the little wax things and they're fucking probably putting the private parts on.
Oh, absolutely. You know, there's some kind of weirdo thing, you know.
Like, you think Hugh Hefner was sporting a boner in his wax self?
He was very charismatic.
So, in other words, he might have. You should check the packages, man.
I don't think we're going back this time. If we were, I would definitely shoot some footage that we could use in something.
And then definitely check the packages. So, I don't really have much to talk about. That was actually really it. I could talk about David the Vampire a little. We have $110. So, that's pretty cool. So far. And I'm rewriting it. I'm reworking on it. I'm making it really, really, really cool. And there's about like 4 storylines going on at the same time. Sort of like a Pulp Fiction type of style. Where it goes from one story to the next story to the next. And then they all meet up in the end.
Good times. Hey, something I really wanted to touch on. Bill Hinzman died this past week.
Oh, yeah. It's cool. He'll come back as a zombie.
It's possible. Real nice guy. I actually met him twice, and he remembered me the second time. So
don't we have an intro with him?
We do. Let me see if I can find that.
We actually should put that at the beginning, but let's not talk about it now because if they're listening, they already heard it. So, bam! But yeah, dude, I mean, that sucks that he died, though. I mean, he was like the first zombie. Say nice. It's Bill Heisman saying NerdRemix. See, like, it sucks that he died because he was the first. He's basically the first zombie ever, you know?
Hi, I'm Bill Heisman, and this is your NerdRemix.
Yeah, so he's the first zombie ever. He's from Night of the Living Dead. First zombie you ever seen. Have you seen Night of the Living Dead?
Sure.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
It was awesome. You're coming for you, Barbara. No, sorry, the wrong one.
No, that's the right one.
No, that is.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Yeah. Am I the only one who likes the remake better than the original? Is that blasphemous?
Tom Savini in many interviews has said directing Night of the Living Dead, the remake in 1990, was the worst experience of his life.
Why? It came out to be a damn good movie.
Yeah, it is a pretty decent movie, but I guess they had a lot of problems with the producers, and a lot of people were getting their hands in where they shouldn't have, and yada yada yada.
I like
it. Speaking of meeting people at conventions, Debbie Rochon has agreed to do a video interview in Motor City Nightmares.
Yeah, and she's in the Chainsaw Sally show, and she's got amazing, amazing chest area. I love her so much. If I could marry one person and just look at her rack forever, it would be her.
Actually, I watched a movie last night I'm going to be shooting a review for today called The Gallery of Fear, which is a collection of 3 short films and a wraparound segment, and Debbie Rochon stars in the wraparound segment.
I want to film that. I want to film from online because it was sort of like put a quote next to the picture, and I had the best quote, and I wanted this film, and Debbie Rochon's in it, and it's called "Satan Hates You."
I've been wanting to review that.
Have you seen it? Do you own it?
No, I don't.
Oh, maybe I'll send it to you. Maybe. But
sending things too. We're gonna have a contest.
Oh,
some free stuff from NerdRemix.com, and I haven't figured out the contest. It's gonna tie in with the horror hottie of the month. Our horror hottie of the month this month is Lilith Astaroth. Have you seen her?
I've seen the pictures, and oh my god, I love it. Yeah. That was me nerdgasming in my pants, by the way. It's everywhere. I have to freaking get a mop to clean this up.
Well, the prize will consist of a few goodies, but mainly it will be an autographed 8x10 of Lilith, our current horror hottie of the month, for February 2012, and also an autographed 8x10 of horror hottie of the month from November 2011, I believe. Jessica Cameron, who's a big fan of the site, and we're big fans of hers. And her birthday happened to be February 1st. I'm acting like I tied that in, but I actually had no idea, and I decided to do the contest after I had already wished her happy birthday February 1st, so it was kind of a coincidence. So look for that. I'll be posting a video on how to do it, and I will be setting up an email account contest at NerdRemix.
You know what I love about Lilith?
What's that?
Is that she mentioned fucking Ultima Online. She mentioned it, and that was like the first MMORPG I ever played when it first came out, and I love that game, and therefore I think I love her. And all our friend Harriet has to do, that's her name, right? Okay, good, I remember. Sure. All she has to do is play in a horror film, and she's eligible to be a horror hottie of the month.
Actually, when we first did it, we opened it to fans, models, and horror enthusiasts besides actors.
I thought all we have is actors. Who's not an actor or in music or in anything? Or a model, because I know they're all models too.
Are you serious? I can just be an enthusiast and just get on it.
No, you have to work hard, damn it. We're not just going to give it to you.
Work every day. At being awesome.
Uh-huh. I'll show you your competition.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the competition.
I love the competition. If I could spend my whole entire life with somebody, it would be with Lilith in that freaking candy bra and clothes and stuff. That's awesome.
That is hot. That is hot.
That's so hot, man. I mean, I want to be the candy.
She donated a bunch of 8x10s for our birthday celebration that I did at Cinema Wasteland back in October, and they came in after I got back from Cleveland, so I told her we'll be doing some contests between, in the next year or so, different times. So, a cool picture. There's 2 to choose from, actually. So,
I'm jealous of the candy. I'm looking at the picture right now. For all y'all, if y'all haven't seen the Horror Hottie of the Month this month, go to the Horror Hottie section. Look at it. Look at the picture with the candy necklaces and stuff. Oh my God. She is so hot. It's so beautiful.
Are you okay?
No. Okay, anyway, there's a few things I want to say. Happy birthday, Dave Sidbon. It's his birthday today. And David M. Sitbon, and for those who don't know about David Sitbon, he plays as the amazing Dr. Devokis from the League of Science.
Yes, I wish him a happy birthday on Facebook this morning.
Yeah, I sent him a happy birthday also, and he has actually contributed quite a bit to the League of Science. What a nice guy.
Wasn't he an Ant Farm Dickhole too?
Yeah, he is. He plays a small role in Ant Farm Dickhole.
Good times, good times. One other thing I wanted to mention, I will have a nice review, but it'll be spoiler free for episodes 2 through 4 of the Chainsaw Sally Show Season 2.
Yes. So you're a producer on my new film, right?
Sure.
And I think we're gonna see good old Harriet die in my film.
Oh yeah, Harriet.
Yeah. Alright, what else should we talk about? Is that it? Are we done? Is that everything?
I got nothing, dude. I got nothing.
What about you, Harriet? Harriet the Spy?
Since we have a
I'm
guest.
looking at the war hotties. Sorry, I got distracted.
See, they're so hot, aren't they? Doesn't it give you a chick boner?
Yeah. Sure does.
Since Harriet is the guest, should we let her do the words of wisdom for this segment?
Yes, words of wisdom, Harriet the Spy.
Well, I have none. I have no wisdom. That's the problem.
No, you have to share some wisdom somewhere. You have to just come up with something. I always have to, and I hate it because I never have anything either.
My current situation right now, I always live on the second floor or higher of an apartment complex because right now they are destroying my ceiling in my bathroom.
Ah, is that good enough for words of wisdom?
If you're gonna live in apartments, don't live on the first floor.
Absolutely.
Alright, and with that, we are Audi 5000.
Enjoy.